Folks, Black Bull Markets have 10 merch packs to give away to clients who sign up before the end of the year, including one of these trader keys. So to go in the draw, all you need to do is sign up with the link below this video or in the podcast description, and you'll go in the draw to win. It's that simple. And remember, folks, when you sign up to Black Bull Markets through the Trading Nut link below, you're going to get a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000 on your first deposit. All you need to do is click the link in the description below the video or the podcast.
Yep. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Well, it snowed here overnight. Yeah. Maybe saying we can't hear you. I'm sure you guys can. I can hear me. Let me just check. Apparently, a couple of people are saying they can't hear. What was that, mate? Yeah, that's what I think. One of the YouTubes, the Trading Nut one. But my one seems all good. You guys can hear me, can't you? Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. Saves me doing it. Yeah. Awesome. Alrighty. I guess it's a delay anyway. Cool. Welcome, guys. So we're here for another stream, another day. Oh wait. Jesus. What am I doing? You can't see me. Yeah, you can. Now we're in business. It snowed. It's bloody cold here now. So we've got, what have we got? We've got German 40. Man, did you guys see Nas last night? Holy. I can't believe it closed bearish. I only got a piece of it. So let's have a look at that, and then we'll look at German. So Nas, Nas got up to this area. Let's just full screen this. We grabbed all this liquidity from sweeping everything that's all this above this New York high. Couldn't really find a level that I liked between here and here either. But like this candle for London Open, New York Stock Exchange Open was a mighty one. Pushed no bottom wick really, just pushed straight up. And we've just been bullish all day. What I executed on, it was on the 5-minute chart, is that once I saw sort of this little wick and then a little doji and then price pushed up, and I saw this guy, and I thought, you know what, if this breaks this low, I'm gonna enter on this one. So I entered on this candle, and my target was there. And then I was sort of umming and ahhing because price was sort of like hesitating, sort of pushed down a little bit. I was like, oh no, don't be greedy, just take it, because the whole day was so bullish, and then the floodgates just opened, and we actually closed, well, almost closed at the entry, but the daily candle did close bearish. But geez, just like a 160 pip drop, really so nice. So that was NAS. Hopefully we get a move like that today again on it for New York session. For now, we're going to talk German 40, because German 40 was a little bit, well, I took a loss, as you guys know, from the London Open, and then made it back with this little move here. But I took the cowboy entry and got burnt. So I don't think I'll do that again today. I'll look for a planned entry. My levels that I have, I've kind of been a little bit pressed for time this morning. But in terms of like liquidity above price, kind of got a lot of empty space now, because we're getting towards striking distance of the all-time high. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you think? When you start looking at like the daily levels, we don't really have a whole lot of candles above here. We've got an empty area where price is sort of gapped. So the nearest price level that I see is 16,223 essentially, which is like kind of like this daily high. But apart from this level, it's kind of like clean traffic above. So, hey, Ivan. So I guess if we're starting to really press, we've got retail sales came out stronger than expected. I guess that could be a little bit of a bump. But I'm kind of leaning to these longs. I'd love to see price pull back though to grab liquidity, given how bullish yesterday was with no bottom wick. The areas that I have below price, well, they're kind of far away because we were so bullish yesterday. So we've got the New York low, we've got the London 50%, but then we've got clean traffic. So I'm a little bit nervous that if we're breaking underneath here, we're going to need to wait for signs of a higher low to have been formed, because otherwise we've got whole clean traffic we can just drop down to. I guess there will be a little bit of sticking points across here, but yeah, kind of a tricky one. So I guess I'm going to lean for longs, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do a bit of a pullback. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what this open gives us. In terms of what about NAS? So NAS, I quite like if we, that's gold. Okay. I've got my eye on NAS at this area again to see if we do get reactions again. But that's a long way away. So this is like a New York idea at that 16,167. I quite like that. I quite like that entry. To me, I wouldn't be entertaining sells unless I'm above here. So until then, I'd prefer to look for longs. And I think for NAS, I wouldn't mind looking. I'm going to put a little alert at New York low. I'm going to put an alert on this area here as well, 15,950. And I would prefer to take NAS long. German, I don't know. I'm finding it a little bit not as easy to read today. I'm just a little bit, it's a bit sketchy. So I'll keep my eye on both. It's actually easier to trade NAS on the prop account because the spread's a lot lower. And interestingly, the numbers, we're at like 16,000 on NAS. And I quite like that we're close to German, around 16,000 as well. All right, so what about in the YouTube? What do you guys think? Don, 16,220 to 16,240. You're looking for areas around there? Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. But once you're above there, there's not a lot of resistance around. Morning, Heath. Okay, so I think it's going to be a bit of a wait and see. A wait and see approach for German 40 because I don't really have a whole bunch of stuff to look at. Let's just do a bit of top down. So daily, that's a mega bullish day. Now I think if we get a daily candle closing above here, then that all-time high is just a matter of time, and we can really push. I guess people will say there's FVG that price can really just rally up into. Having a daily candle or a 4-hour candle closing above 16,240, I think that's going to be quite telling. So let's mark that up as well. Yeah, it's a long way. Jesus, that's a long way away. Let's check the 12-hour. Yeah, it's just nothing going on. It's just, I guess this candle could be a bit of a problem. Who was that? Was that Tom? You saying hello? Oh, that's all right. No, don't apologize. Just okay. All good, mate. Nick hoping for HCS short off M30 LCW. What's LCW? Oh, liquidity candle wood. Cool. 30-minute, yeah, so 8-hour. Yeah, let's just see if these buys just keep on coming in. 6-hour, got a liquidity candle in the 6-hour. Four-hour. 3-hour. 2-hour. Yeah, so this is the support I've got. Actually, I do have a little support here. So I guess anything bullish reacting, if we can dip under the Asian low, then that'll be a nice little start as well. Morning, Marin. 1 hour. Can I refine this level a little bit more? Hey, Beata. Hey, Hannah. Okay, we've got liquidity. Oh, sorry, not liquidity. We've got Doji candle low. Text. London Doji low. Yeah, we've got it. We've got a few areas. So actually, I would like to see London. I would kind of like London to pull back and then potentially for these longs, grab liquidity. I think we're going to have liquidity at 16,143. So this New York. So that's where I'm going to write this. I don't want to write it on every chart. Let's do a little zoom thing. Text. So I've got, maybe we'll just do it in this corner here. Yeah, that's all right. We'll go NY low liquidity. We've got London 50% liquidity around this, and then we've got like the 16,000 number. That's a bit too far away. So like 16,840, yeah. So these are really only two things. I wouldn't mind price taking the liquidity from underneath here, taking the liquidity from here, sweeping the doji low, and then looking for any sign of like rejection wick, bullish candle to form, and then we can maybe look for those buyers to resume. Glenn, you're looking at London high and NY 50 and Asian low. That's a nice area as well. Maryland's looking at 185, 16, 185, 179. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of little levels. I think we'd all prefer to see like some sort of like liquidity grab before we go long. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really want to do like trend line analysis or anything like that. That's not my jam, but I'm kind of struggling for like price points of interest given how bullish this was, and we're kind of just drifting. Anyway, we've got alerts on NAS, so that will keep us up. We'll keep up to date with that one. Computer's keeping me warm as well because it's cold outside. Computer's hot. Okay. Let's see. We've got London open in like literally 2 minutes. So had a bit of a pullback. Got trendline liquidity this week. We've had a spike. I wonder if we can actually just take this. Yeah, it's not bad actually. I wonder if I can do a second attempt at the cowboy entry, taking the euro low, going long, back up to like 16,224. Maybe this could be like a little 40 pip move, something like this. But I want to see, maybe if it's a quick one, I might even jump into it. But I won't have a limit order like yesterday. But I'd like to see something sweep. I might have to use a quick finger, take out this no liquidity, so there's no wick candle, or wait for once price is starting to push down, some sign of rejection wick, and then just go long. But let's see. Otherwise, we might just push straight up. But I would like to see it at least come down to 16,183, and then maybe take those longs back up to Asian high. I think I might execute on that. You're looking for buy to sell to buy? Buy to sell to buy. Yeah, I think I'd like to take that sell to buy part of it. What's this? Joey, are you concerned about the monthly level price getting stuck above this 16,170, Joey? It's definitely there. I'm looking for any sort of like liquidity sweep from Asian low, London high from yesterday, New York low. Monthly level is right there as well. It all kind of makes sense for that to be the area to buy from. We've got Eurozone CPI, but I don't think that's till like midday. Okay, come on, London. Do something. Push up. Maybe react off this area. Come down, sweep these lows. Then let us take that long position. Do we have any pre-markets? Any headlines? Additional oil output cut discussions range. Oil news. Traders fully priced a 25 basis point ECB rate cut in April for the first time. So that's good. That'd be good for German 40. Yeah, it's only looking at retail. Yeah, that was retail sales. So just trying to find any reason to go long. Maybe now's the time. I feel like as soon as I enter, price is going to sweep me. Okay, come on, push down. Come on, take Asian low. Or retest this 30-minute candle. All right, I might enter. No. Wait, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, patience on this one. So tempting to pull the trigger right now. But I'm going to wait for a little bit of liquidity to be picked up, at least from this candle, I think. Lead left hand got swept by Euro USD. Placed a long order last night when I saw signs of rejection. Bullish H4 FEG is consolidating at my break-even point during Asia. As soon as Frankfurt opened, price has dropped. Oh, that was probably to do with retail sales, maybe. It wasn't actually on Forex Factory. You notice that? It was on here at 7 o'clock. German retail sales. They got some good numbers. But Forex Factory, oh, it does have it there. I looked at it before and I thought I didn't see it. Heath, FTSE green long scalp first candle. Strands at Euro dropped with the good numbers. This one, yeah, I was thought like as it was reacting from like this little bit of structure, I was kind of thinking that I'd missed the move and that I pulled back to give me an opportunity to get in. And I was just thinking like, well, I can get in down here and look, even 20 pip stop loss. I thought there's so much bullish pressure that a little pullback would be a good sign to get a good opportunity to get in, given it pushed up. But then I thought, I feel like I'm just being a little bit impulsive. So it wasn't really to do with the candle flipping or anything. It was more like that price was pushing up, looking like signs it was trying to keep on rising, and that it did pull back, and that could give me an opportunity. Now it's starting to look like this is a liquidity candle. So maybe I should have answered on that one. Yeah, might have missed this one. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. I remember yesterday that being a little bit impulsive in that first few minutes kind of didn't work out for me. So that if price say I missed the move, I'll try plan a better one later on based on once price has actually made its way, sort of shown its hand which direction it wants to go. I'll try to take an opportunity then. 5 minutes, open or no bottom wick. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it's kind of looking good now. 30-minute. Just continuing the momentum. Everything's just so bullish for German 40. Little doji, break the low. Do I think the push from yesterday could be because smart money already knew retail results? I reckon they knew the CPI results. Or I reckon they had a good understanding that German CPI preliminary was going to come in a lot lower than expected. Holy, that it didn't actually show on TradingView, but my my broker, this candle flipped bearish. It flipped bearish down and then back up. Did anyone get that? Like it literally just it flashed red on my screen. I'm not sure if maybe my charts had froze. Maybe that's what it was. Damn. Did anyone have the balls to take this one long from here? I'm sure there'll be a few. Tom, you've gone. Marion, you're looking for the off the 20. Rule, you took it. Brett, you didn't. Manny didn't. Bill didn't. Leader hand didn't. Just came back from a lost trade. Yeah, it can be hard to pull the trigger once you've had a loss. Oh, Deb's in the house. Well, the 30-minute candle was representing, look for longs. Kind of that wick down, flipping bullish. I think I should have taken it. I think I really should have executed when this one gave me that opportunity, but I hesitated based on yesterday's one, guided people to a loss first off. So I thought this one would do a bit of a plan. Joey, there was a signal. Where was this? On taking the long over here. Yeah, I think this is just going to continue. I think I'm overthinking it. Just go with the trend. Trends bullish. Retail sales kind of didn't make sense for it to pull back like it did. I think that gave an opportunity for the boys to get in. I feel like I'm going to be a chase trade here, but I think if we can, kind of feel like I should just get in. Maybe have a wider stop loss because I missed the move. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to have to like think that I'm just hoping that the volume's just going to kick in and that we can keep on pushing. My stop loss has got to be big though because I missed the jump. So I'll try scale out some because I know my entry is poor. Let's see if we can maybe. Oh, it's a really bad entry. It's a really bad entry near this euro high. A really bad entry. How about a pen in order, no wick bar? I already pulled the trigger. I'm not too happy with it, though. I'm kind of thinking I might just get out and then say I missed it rather than chase. I feel like there's a bit of a FOMO entry. I don't want to feel like I'd rather. Yeah, bloody hell! All that hesitation, and then I jump in late. Anyway, I'll let this one breathe a bit. Stop loss is too wide, but left arm. Either way, I'm using small risk on this one, as in small risk, as in I'm using risk percentage, so it's still the same risk. It's just risk reward sucks. Oh, look at it. Maybe I might scale into this one if it does come back. I know. That's what I was kind of hoping it was going to come down to. Feel like I made a meal of this one. Yeah, I just spent the whole time bloody overthinking everything, and then yeah, I'd love it to come down lower. Love it to come down lower and try like scale it into this. Good thing is that I went with pretty low risk, so like I can afford to scale in and try like average down my entry, but it'd be pretty risky like entering, taking a loss on both of them, and putting in a bit more risk than I actually wanted to. Can only see though. Gosh, what a shocker. Liquidity candle as well. Now I'm seeing it. You can see I was very distracted. What did you say? Just pull back on 15, said it before, in 5 liquidity. Oh, it goes to M5. Oh, that way you said it, Marin. Gosh. I was, yeah, no, I went back and had a look. Let's see. Maybe it's just a friendly pullback. Thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut my losses short. I say just admit that was shite. So I'll take a 20 pip loss on that one. I won't hold until it like potentially comes down all the way. Probably got out the wrong entry just right then as well. But I prefer to take a small loss. I'm gonna reset the board. Just have a good think about where I want to get in. I'd prefer taking a long if it continues to drop. I'm really not happy with my entry right there. So I think I need to man up and like just close it rather than risk this being a full loss. But damn, it's going to annoy me if this just pushes straight up now. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for it to come to my buy zone. And I'm going to stick to this now. Stick to that. If it comes down, I really want to see it sweep liquidity from at least this Asian low area, New York low, and then I want to wait for that rejection candle and then actually follow a plan on this trade. That was a bit too impulsive for my liking. What strategy? Looking for a liquidity, but on a day like yesterday, when it was just so bullish, sometimes that's a bit harder to spot when price initially is coming back in on itself. It's a little bit hard to sort of like anticipate where it can pull back to, and then if it keeps on pushing up, I'm kind of uncomfortable trading long above this like 16,240 without having like a decent candle close, just because we're so close to all-time highs. I feel the market's just so net long by the big boys that if they want to do like a little bit of profit taking, we can see severe pullbacks. So I'm a little bit cautious at this area. I kind of like NAS a bit better. It's pretty annoying. Could have almost got out break even. Well, yesterday started with a bang. Today's gone back to old Crapville. Was that a rejection candle? Kind of looks like a range candle, doesn't it? Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I think at the moment, I'd rather like this would have been, well, kind of difficult, but yeah, I'm just not. I'm not really liking the price action. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, to be honest. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for that one patiently. Oh, you did. Good one. Yeah. That's what I was just thinking. 15 minute. Is it? Oh, 30 minute. Yeah. Yeah. That's when I realized that moment when I hit buy. I'm like, oh shit. I literally just bought into this candle into this area. Literally at the worst time I could have bought. I shouldn't have hesitated and bought down there when I was thinking. At least that would have been a 20 pip move up rather than pulling the trigger like here. Yeah, now look at it. Nice on L. Mariner's on point. Buy to sell. Hopefully the buy. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I've got that as well. Yeah. That's what this alert is there for. Do you reckon it's got a chance of going up there first and then having a seller for the day? Well, that's what I was banking yesterday on, was that would set up a bottom wick for the December month and then drive for late December up to the all-time high. You're a bit hard to hear, mate. Yeah, that's what I thought the sell-off would come into. Like, well, I thought I was hoping that the monthly candle would leave a top wick, and then it would be a top wick to fill on the monthly, but with a bit of a pullback first to grab liquidity. But it's the move yesterday just came out like I felt like it just popped, eh? And there was no real pullback. I saw the US indices, they had massive corrections, but we didn't actually get that on German. It just continued to rise. And one thing I forgot to mention that I'd thought about and I saw earlier was I saw a report of Volkswagen laying off people. Two days ago, I saw the report yesterday. It looks like it was an old report, but Volkswagen they've started to cut staff and looking to make their business more efficient. And I didn't think that would have like a positive effect on it straight away, but it looked like it did. But they're I think Volkswagen top 10, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Volkswagen number 11. SAP was just crushing it. The top 5 are crushing it. Look at the last 30 days. Just Allianz, Airbus, Deutsche Telekom, Siemens, SAP, all on this rally. What's WRC? World Rally. World Rally Champ. Yeah, okay. All right, taking this. Put it in the Discord under fundamentals. Yep, sounds good. Where's your target on this one, Al? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nick, for once, it's doing what I was hoping for. Entered off the first 1 minute reaction to the 30-minute liquidity candle. Re-entered on HCS. Not awesome, Nick. That's amazing, mate. Good job. You and Alan on the same trade by the looks of it. Oh, yeah, out though. Oh, 30 minutes closed nice. Now, if it can wick up and start breaking the low of this 30-minute candle, at the moment, it's created like a little bit of a negation. Both of these liquidity candle from the downside, liquidity candle from the upside. So right now, this is like an hour range. And if we can actually close underneath this candle, looks like it's got more juice to give to the downside. Nas is not doing anything. Nas is kind of squeezing. Look at this 15-minute chart. Absolutely nothing going on. When this sweeps the Asian lows, where you're entering and your targets. For what I'm looking at is once I'm comfortable or thinking that price has sufficiently grabbed enough liquidity that I think it's time for a reversal. Let's say like once it takes the Asian low, once it takes the New York low, I'm not just entering blindly. I still need to see a liquidity candle form. So what I want to see is like price it's say it's coming down on a lower time frame, anything like 3 minutes and above, as price is sort of making. I'll change the color for you so it makes a bit more sense. But what I'd look for is, let's say in like 3 minutes and above, I'd be looking for a bullish liquidity candle, something like one of these to form where it breaks the low of the previous candle, but then closes bullish. And then I'll look for it to retest like this wick area and then go long. But I'll need to wait and see for one of those to actually form. Before that forms, then I find like you'll just be trying to buy the low. At least once you've got a candle that creates a liquidity wick or a rejection wick, or what you think might be a rejection wick, I'd say then you're starting to tip the odds in your favor that you may be picking the bottom. But it's dangerous trying to pick the bottom without seeing that. Was that Rob? You talking to yourself or are you talking to us? Yeah, this one over here, the 15-minute and 5 minutes, the same candle. Right now, it seems to be stuck though. Yeah. Hey, actually, how are you, mate? How was gold last night? Yesterday? Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're contending with here. Yeah, hopefully. Longs all the way, huh? Yeah, the better moves have been in New York for the last few weeks. But hopefully with this news, it creates that volatility. I feel like we had that after the CPI came out for the US. I feel London, apart from yesterday, is pretty much a turn to poo. Yeah, that's the scary thing, isn't it? That it's in such an uptrend that you just know that any sort of investor institution sort of style profit taking is just going to result in like look at Nas yesterday, and no matter where you got I'm glad I got the sells, but bloody hell, it was a tough watching all of this just go bullish and bullish and bullish and bullish, and not being able to get anything. But if you were from anywhere inside of London all the way up to New York Stock Exchange, any long that you had held, if you hadn't taken profit, you would have lost or come back and draw down. How did I get in? So once price had pushed up, what a random alert, euro yen. Can't remember doing that one. I got in when price had reached up. It reached up so far with this. This is this New York Stock Exchange open, and price had just been so one sided that I wasn't looking like. I decided where I've seen NAS move recently, is sometimes it will turn around in like a random place. But what I was looking for was all these session highs that had been taken before, and then trading above this New York high. After here, my eyes is that we've just grabbed a whole bunch of liquidity. Now NAS can take a little bit of time to start turning around. So what I was waiting for was once price was up here with New York Stock Exchange, I was just going to look for the first type of rejection wick candle and then decide to take it down. So it was literally just waiting for all this move, tough watch waiting for it, but I didn't really see, there wasn't much in terms of like levels that I could find reactions from here. It was simply just a wick. And I didn't feel comfortable buying up to fill this wick, but once we're above this wick, I was just looking then for some sort of sell opportunity. Where it came from was on the 5 minute. So this was the New York Stock Exchange open, this one here. The price just blasted up above that 4 hour New York high and 4 hour wick. And then that wasn't a rejection candle. That wasn't one. That wasn't one. That wasn't one. But that one was. So once that one closed, entered onto the sell. Yeah. I wish I held it longer. That's 50 pips where I got in. No. Everything was so bullish and German wasn't giving it. I thought this was simply a pullback. I really didn't think we were going to do a full correction. Yeah. Given how it kind of weirded me out yesterday when everything was just so one sided. It's one of those days. Like, I'm trying to be logical, and I'm trying to think like, what's the most likely scenario on all, like, for a day, and it's pretty difficult for me to anticipate that we're going to just be bullish all the way and do a full correction. Like, it just doesn't normally happen. You get like a correction, but a full correction, you might get that once every while, and it's looks like we're dropping on German. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah. I say that often, don't I? Like, if Asian's bullish, London's bullish, New York will have a pullback. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Maybe a little bit of something interesting happening now. So a swept euro low. Now, was this the liquidity that it needed? And maybe I can give it a shot if I get a liquidity candle. But that means you're going to have to patiently wait. I would prefer it to take Asian low. At the moment, I feel like 30 minutes created that resistance. So for this to work out, I'd rather see this break supports, and then I don't really want to take it from here. But once we can break supports, then I think we can grab liquidity, and maybe then we can look for some upside. UK and NAS are dumping. They're doing a dump, are they? Yeah, I see NAS finally breaking out of this little range. This is yesterday's one, actually. Liquidity, trendline liquidity. First candle, second candle, taking the retesting, little HCS. Oof, 100 pips, 130 pips. No, 100 and about 100 pips, 103 pips. Nice job. Trendline liquidity. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Lovely entry. There was an entry like this on German yesterday. I was saying to in the Zoom, in the Discord, that's this. We finally got the bit of a correction at the end here, creating that like trendline liquidity. Just a prime place to be looking for buys to like sweep all of this. So this is a German. We've got a little trendline liquidity here. Yep. Daily. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, it's looking. I wonder if we're going to start getting something like that inside of here. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. So let's see though. This is the monthly level. Waiting to see if this candle can close. Doesn't look like it's gonna. Looks like it's gonna close still lower. Oh, oh yeah, still close lower. What about the 5 minute? We're getting close to. I still think the sells make sense, but we're getting close. I might, because of the trend, I might have to execute on a buy if I see something react into these areas. But I want to be patient and wait for a proper candle. Mm-hmm. Bloody sellers in control. Yeah, I think it's just from liquidity to liquidity. Sellers firmly in control here. Even if I can get like a 30 pip move, we'll see. I'll be right back though. Just gonna check on something. I can hear some noises in the next room. I'll be back in 5. Asian low just about taken. I agree with we've had this shift now. I do agree with that. And this lower high reacting for this HCS price coming down. I wouldn't mind trying to get a buy into a sell if I'm lucky. Let's test my luck. Yeah, we haven't quite taken it. What is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I still need a candle to close now, like a rejection wick. So 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. Oh, it's Alpha Capital gyro. It's a prop firm. So it's just different data feed they're talking about. Five minutes not looking too convincing, but the 3 minute is just about to close in 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull back somewhere inside of here. See if we can take it long. What time is it? How a candle coming to a close? So it'd be nice if we can sort of pull back, keep the stop super tight, just in case. Use low risk on this one. Hopefully we can grab something. Or will it just give me a second lesson for the day? Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Pull back into the wick. All right, I'm going to give it a shot. Stop loss, keeping it just really tight. So this one is going to be less than 20 pips. Keeping around 10 pips stop loss. So we're using low risk on this one. Hopefully it's high risk reward. If it's not and it drops lower, then I'll still give it like a second chance as it pushes into maybe towards the low of the New York session. But we'll see. It might be picking the low, but I'm willing to take the risk on this one. Yesterday was a pretty good day. you know what? I want it to. I'm not going to like hold it all the way to here without securing something, but if we can just make Alan sweat a little bit, I'd love this trade to do that. Not really. I want Alan to get a great trade, but I want this to at least make back that little loss, or just do something really quick and put me out of misery. I think even something like the retest here, I'll look to like secure some of that. Otherwise, I think the sellers are firmly in control. Like retest 200 would be nice. Retest 200 and then potentially look for sells. A new candle just about to open as well. Well, now I took Asian low on here. Otherwise, it's looking pretty grim. But hopefully we can get. Hopefully Asian low can give it room to rise now. Come on. Damn, this candle here also has no wick. So I hope it wasn't just coming back to retest this one. I want it to retest this one up here. Oh, yeah? Yeah, because the Asian low was right there, so I wanted to give it a little bit more room. Come on. Oh, that was it? Just the... Oh, in this one up here? Yeah, hopefully it can do that. Hopefully it can get like another 11 pips out of this one. I hope. Yeah. Come on, sucker. Do it. Yeah. Come on, just push a bit more. Another 7 pips. Come on, you can do it. Don't pull back on us now. It'd be annoying if this is a break even. It's got no bottom wick. That's the thing that sucks about it. Yeah. Yeah, the monthly level was there. Joey was pointing that out. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. What do the other time frames look like? 5, 15. 15 could still be a liquidity candle. Okay, just fill this wick. Fill this wick and I'll secure some here. Thing is, then it fills the wick and then you feel greedy because you're like, oh, maybe I'll just hold it a little bit longer. Yeah, come on. Just do it. Give us a pop. I think so. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Come on. Maddie's cheering it on as well in the background. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. It has retested it. Just one more push up. Yeah, that's the hard bit now. That's that real sticky point. Oh, Joey, you grabbed it. You're out. You've taken it. There we go. Now that everyone's out, we can go. I'm securing as well. I've taken some. Yeah, now I can rise. So I've closed about 80% right now. 75%. 75%. Stops at break even. let the rest. Yeah, I'm going to extend the target. Maybe this was the low. And we'll look for here. But made back that silly trade that I took in here. Cool. All right. Well, Was anyone else able to hold that with me? At least to let it sort of push and push and get to this bit? Oh, now look, it's just, now it's going to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll see. So Peter, you got it. You're in, still in it. Awesome. Brett, you got it with runner. Jim took 60%, letting the rest go to Asia High. Fantastic. What about YouTube guys? Joey, you grabbed it. You're out. Manny just got out. Tony Gold. Not yep. Thank you. Had to be patient on this one, hey, and like not let this. I admit I made a mistake here. That was a bit of impulsive. Just hesitated. Got into the bad spot. Had to like just cut the loss, and then be a clear mind. Wait for price to come down. Grab liquidity. Grab a liquidity candle. Give it a little bit of room for error because we were coming to the end of the hour candle. We've got the Asian low here, and then price made sense. That's at least a 2-to-1. And then leave runners. We'll just see what it does now. The cells are firmly in control, I believe, with this, like what actually I was saying, how it had a bit of a shift in structure and change of character, all that kind of jazz. So cells still make sense for price to go lower, but we've got to just understand what liquidity means, is that once you get to an area that has liquidity, and we know Asian, doesn't matter what system you follow, pretty much everyone's in agreement that Asian session sets up a you got liquidity above here, liquidity below here. So it makes sense if you get a liquidity candle below the Asian low in an uptrend, lean into those buys. So Hannah, you got it. Viata, you got it. Shazit, yeah, heaps, you got it. Lead left hand, too tight. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end the Trading Nut stream. I'm going to keep my stream going for a bit longer on HaydosFx. So come over to that channel down over here if you want to continue, and we'll see if we can catch another one. All right. So I'm going to close Trading Nut stream. If you're not going to come over, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you later. Samir, good one, mate.